everybody. It's Dr. Clark from duoPT&YOGA. I'm not sure what day or time you'll eventually watch this, but right now, when we're going live, it is December 9th. I'm in Orlando, Florida, but it's only in the 40s. So that's a little chilly for us Floridians. What I thought I would do for you today is a short chair yoga session. Right now in my life as a faculty at a university, it's finals week. And so that means I'm spending a lot of time at my computer, proctoring exams, and virtually attending meetings. And there are hundreds of thousands of students across the US taking exams, most often virtually right now, doing a lot of sitting. And so I wanted to give us a quick opportunity, just maybe 20, 30 minutes, to work on our alignment, because probably when you're spending a lot of time at your desk, you're slowly over the course of the day rounding your spine, your head is forward if you're staring at a screen, your shoulders are rounded. This is not the posture we're looking for. This restricts all the movement and flow in your internal organs, so it can lead you to feel slow and sluggish and maybe even constipated, which is not what we need. And so this flow is going to be all sitting so that no matter what you're doing, you can, in your computer chair, take a quick break in between tests, in between meetings, and align yourself. Okay? And I wanted to give us a little motivation for our intention that we will still set. And this comes from a new bedtime devotional book that my son just got yesterday from one of our very close friends. It's called PJ Time, 100 Devotions to Light Up the Night. But the first one is perfect, and I'm going to read it to you now. So what I would like you to do is wherever you're sitting, try and place your feet comfortably on the floor or supported on the frame of your chair. Align your head over your shoulders, over your hips. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Remember, we're inhaling and exhaling through our nose. You have the opportunity wherever you're sitting, maybe put your palms open next to you or on your lap. That'll allow you to accept this energy that we're creating from the world around us. And if you feel like you're kind of strung out and wound up, put your palms down so you feel a little bit more grounded. So close your eyes, inhale and exhale. And I'm going to read to you this short devotional. This starts us in Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. In the same way, you should be a light for other people. Live so that they will see the good things you do. Live so that they will praise your Father in heaven. And here's a short narrative. Continue to inhale and exhale through your nose. Consider your intention is sharing your light. Have you ever seen a full moon? When the moon is big and round, it can light up the night. But did you know that the moon doesn't have any light of its own? While the sun is a burning star, the moon is only a giant rock. Instead of shining its own light, the moon reflects the sun's brightness. The Bible teaches that people are like the moon. By ourselves, we don't have any light. But when we stand in front of Jesus, the light of the world, we can reflect his brilliance. When we make Jesus our Lord, he puts his Spirit inside us. When he's inside us, we glow with his love and kindness, his truth and hope. From smiling at a new friend, to sharing a Bible verse, to helping our friends and family, we show the light of God when we share his love and truth. So my hope for you this morning, as we run through a brief seated yoga flow, is that your intention is light and love. And we're going to shine our light by opening our hearts. So gently blink your eyes open And on the next inhale, reach those arms up towards the sky. Tilt your chin upward. Your hands can meet above your head. Exhale, hands heart center. I'll show you on the side what this spine elongation should look like. Inhale, reaching up, bringing your arms to the sky, tilting your gaze upward. Exhale, hands heart center. Good. One more. Inhale, reaching up, keeping your sit bones square on your chair. Exhale, hands heart center. Good. This time, inhale, reach. Like you're making a Y with your arms, bring your shoulder blades down into your pockets. So sometimes as we lift our arms, our shoulders come up towards our ears and we shrug them up. I want you to actively move your shoulders away from your ears and put your shoulder blades in your pocket, okay? So as we inhale, we're lifting our arms, but we're keeping our shoulders down. And then as you exhale, I want you to pull your elbows down behind your shoulders into either cactus or goalpost arms, okay? So you really broaden across this open chest, and this literally reverses that computer posture that we were talking about. It forces you to elongate your spine. It lifts your heart and allows more room in your chest and your diaphragm for expansion and oxygen to get in, which is good. We need that to live, right? So inhale, arms go towards the corners, making a Y, but shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, pull your elbows open and back, feeling that stretch. Good. Inhale, reaching up, but shoulders stay away from your ears. Exhale, elbows down and back. You can bring them as far down as you want, like towards your hips, as long as you're able to keep this chest broad and open, and you're emphasizing in your shoulders external rotation, which is an opening and an automatic lifting. So it helps us shine our light, open our heart. Okay, inhale, reach, last one. Exhale, arms come down. Good. Rolling your wrists in circles, lift your arms up straight in front of you. Big circle all the way around behind you. Roll your wrists in the opposite direction. Make that circle in the opposite direction. And our hands come to our heart center. Close your eyes momentarily. Purposefully set your intention right here, right now. Be the light. Share your love. Continue inhaling and exhaling through your nose. On your next inhale, blink your eyes open. Hands can come down to your lap. As you exhale, we're going to twist right. So my left hand comes to the outside of my right knee. My right hand comes behind me onto my seat, props my spine up long, twisting through my low lumbar spine. Okay? So my knees can be squeezing together. You can put a pillow or a block in between here too if that feels better. Emphasizing the stretch in this low abdomen lumbar region because that's going to wring out and squeeze those organs and help promote the flow of fluids and oxygen. And if you have the range of motion and it feels okay, continue that twist all the way up through so that your chin comes towards your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Your next inhale brings your chin to the center. Your next exhale undoes your twist. Inhale, rolling your shoulders up and back. Exhale, down and forward. Inhale, shoulders up and back. Exhale, shoulders down and forward. One more. Rolling out our shoulders, and we're going to twist the other way. So on an inhale, right hand, outside left knee, left hand behind you, prop your spine up long, exhale, twist. Again, we're emphasizing that twist in our lower lumbar spine, which allows us to really get that twist through our organs. And if it feels okay, continue that twist all the way up through your cervical spine, your neck, so that your chin comes towards your left shoulder. If that is not comfortable to you, just leave your chin in alignment with your heart, and you're still getting that lower body lumbar twist. Continue to inhale and exhale through your nose. Your next inhale brings your chin to center. Your next exhale undoes your twist. Shoulder rolls, this time backwards and up. Inhaling, exhaling forward and down. Inhale, backward and up. Exhale, forward and down. How about one more? Good. And now we're going to work on our hips a little bit. So we're going to do a seated pigeon pose. I'm just going to kick my slippers off here. This is chilly. But what we're going to do is you're going to leave your right foot grounded, either on your chair frame or the ground, and you're going to bring your left leg up onto your right thigh, okay? So your leg might look like this. That's okay. Maybe it's down here. If your leg is like this though, and in doing that you feel like your spine has rounded under, I want you to find something to put under your hips to prop your hips up higher, to allow that pelvis to anteriorly tilt so you're not in a posterior pelvic tilt rounded. Remember, we don't want to be in this C-shaped compressed position that makes everything stagnant. We want to open it and be long. So if as you bring your left heel onto your right thigh, you feel your pelvis tuck under, go grab a towel, a blanket, a pillow, something to roll up underneath you and put under just your back side so that it lifts your hips and you can open that pelvis, okay? So while you're running around doing that, I'll give you a few more instructions. This left foot is active, so flex it. Don't just have it be lazy. Don't have it caught here. I want your left ankle on your right thigh. I want this left foot active. If you want, this could be it right here. That's it. Breathing, inhaling, exhaling. Maybe that's enough of a stretch. You should be feeling the stretch all in this left hip from your sit bone on the bottom all the way through that hip crease on the front, okay? If you want a little bit more, you can take your left hand on your left thigh above the knee joint and you can gently press down. And maybe as you inhale, fill your body with oxygen, and as you exhale, release into that stretch and press down a little bit more. Another option, if you feel fully supported in your seat, is when you inhale, you can lengthen that spine, and as you exhale, you can hinge at your hip and bring your body forward. Don't fall out of your chair. This intensifies the stretch in the back side of your left hip. So if that feels good, I want you to do it. And we're just going to take 3 to 5 breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Remember, our intention is love. It's light. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Broaden across your chest. Your next inhale brings you upright. Your exhale uncrosses your legs. So now you can kind of just shake them out a little bit. And now you know exactly what we're doing on the other side. So just because you know what we're doing, it doesn't mean it's going to feel or look exactly the same. My leg already looks different, right? I have a tighter hip on this side. So as I bring now my right heel onto my left thigh, I keep my right foot actively flexed. I keep my spine elongated, so maybe you want to put your hands behind you to prop you up. But in doing that, don't let your shoulders come to your ears. Press them down away from your ears. And you're going to Feel that stretch. Again, it starts in your right sit bone, wraps right around the outside of the hip into that hip crease on the front, okay? Just breathe, inhaling and exhaling. If it feels accessible to you, you can try with your right hand on your right thigh, right above the knee joint, pressing down. This is giving us more external rotation and opening in our right hip, and it does intensify the stretch. And remember then your third option is inhaling, lengthening your spine, exhaling, hinging from your hip, making sure you don't fall out of your chair, feeling that stretch in those deep hip rotator muscles. Just inhale and exhale. We hold a lot of stress and energy in our hips, especially when we're sitting a lot more during the day. And so it's really good to take the opportunity to stretch those hips out and acknowledge that area of tightness so that you can work on it and try to improve it. And in doing so, align your body, align your mind, align your energy, and your spiritual connection will just feel so much better. On your next inhale, bring yourself back upright. Exhale, uncross your legs, shake them out a little bit. We're going to do another hip stretch. And so this is going to look like a seated supported lunge. So you're going to move to the edge of your chair and turn to the right. So I'm keeping my right thigh supported, and you can see a 90-degree angle between my shoulders and my hips and my right knee. Now I'm going to take this left leg and move it behind me. So to the best of your ability, depending upon the chair that you're in, your left leg is extending behind you. I have my toe on the floor. This left leg is straight. I'm holding with my right hand onto my chair so I can keep my torso up long. The emphasis here is the left hip is extending behind you. So we're stretching across the front of the left hip. Okay. If this feels okay, inhale your left arm up. And as you exhale, lean towards the right. So you're going away from that extended left hip. Now you'll feel an elongation from your left fingertips all the way to your left toes, pressing and emphasizing that left hip back and that left hip opening. This iliopsoas muscle across the front of the left hip spans multiple chakras in your body. So when that's tight, that can really contribute to feeling slow and sluggish and just literally lacking in energy and motivation. One more inhale, lengthen everything out. Exhale, hand comes back to your hip. Walk that leg back in. Come back through center. Kind of just bounce your legs out a little bit. You can also do a gentle windshield wiper of the knees where we kind of just rotate them side to side. And then we're going to do our supported stretch on the other side. So now, 90-degree angle from my ears, shoulders, hips, out across my left thigh. My right leg moves behind. So I'm in a lunge now, left leg forward, right leg back. Depending on the height of your chair, you can have your right toes on the ground, actively pressing this right leg long, right knee extended, feeling a really nice stretch across the front of your right thigh. If that feels okay, you can support yourself with your left hand on your chair. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale your side bending to the left. So now I can feel a stretch from my right fingertips all the way out to my right toes, my whole right side, really emphasizing the hip extension on the right. Keep your heart open. Maybe lift your gaze a little bit. Inhale a little bit longer on your stretch. Exhale, hand to your hip. Inhale, bringing yourself back to center. Exhale, kind of shaking it out. Good. We're going to try, if you can, if your seat permits it, to do a butterfly stretch. So in a butterfly stretch, your heels and the pads of your big toes come together. And as you bring your heels closer towards you in your seat, you just let your knees fall out to the side. So let gravity pull those legs open. You can, if your hands are grasped around your foot and your ankle, you can use your elbow on, it's like mine's hitting the calf of my lower leg, and I can press that open. And in doing that press, you bring your shoulders away from your ear. We're not rounding our spine. Keep your spine long. Hinge forward at the hip as you press those hips open. Inhale and exhaling, opening up our hips. So we've done a whole series of hip opener. We've done a number of heart openers. We've done some really nice twisting. So continue to inhale and exhale through your nose. Maybe a few more breaths here. Come back to your intention of light and of love. And when you feel like you've had enough, gently bring yourself upright on an inhale. Reach underneath your thighs as you exhale. Bring them closed like a book. Put your legs back down. We're going to finish with a few cat and cows seated. So feet are grounded on the floor. Put your hands on the front of your knees. As you inhale, broaden across your shoulders, arching your back, lifting your chin, lifting your heart. As you exhale, rounding everything through, tucking your pelvis under by holding onto your knees and really moving into that stretch. You get a stretch across your upper back and shoulders. So it kind of feels good sometimes to just kind of ooze side to side. All right, I'll show you on the profile. So hands on your knees. Inhale, lifting your heart, arching that back, lifting that chin. Broaden across your collarbones. And then as you exhale, you're rolling under, but by holding on, the stretch is all up here, and you can kind of do a little shift right and left. Okay? So I want you to do that 3 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Good. Find your neutral spine. Find a comfortable seat. Okay? Feet are grounded. Thighs are supported. I want you to inhale, reach. Tilt your chin up. As you exhale, hands, heart, center. Close your eyes. Press your thumbs right into your sternum. Feel your heart beat beneath you. Feel your lungs filling with oxygenated breath on every inhale. And as you exhale, let go of things that no longer serve you. Let go of the stress. Let go of the strain. Let go of the muscle fatigue. Inhale, love. Exhale. Inhale, light. Exhale. Bowing our heads gently. Thank you for taking the time to come have this short little session with me. Thank you for taking the time for yourself. Continue to focus on your love and your light. and continue to be reminded of the opportunity to build your faith and your hope and your love in Him. It's customary in our practice to end by saying namaste. So if that feels good to you, it means the light and the love inside of me sees, honors, and cherishes the light and the love inside of you. So we can bow to each other and say, namaste. Thank you for joining me for chair yoga today. I hope that it fills your day with a little opportunity to open your heart. I really appreciate that you're watching these videos, that you're subscribing to this channel. You can also find duoPT&YOGA on Instagram if you want to follow me there as well. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.